10 at 80. And if you come in next week and you do 10 at 80, and you come in the next week and you come in for the rest of your life and you do 10 at 80, you're not going to grow. Guaranteed. You've got to push back what you used to. So today, that's going to stimulate a little tiny bit of growth as long as you rest long enough, as long as you eat properly, etc. And then you come in next week, and you know what your target is, don't you? You've got to beat this.
So I'm writing this down?
So next week I would jump, well, you're on 89, I'll go to the next one, 96 or whatever it is, yeah? Alright, good job, man. We're going to go leg press, which is over here, I believe, yeah?
I'll get it, man.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Sorry.
I have the live Instagram.
Okay, so 45-degree leg press, compound exercise, bringing the glutes into play a little bit and the hamstrings. So we're going to warm up. It's a different movement, different angle. We're going to get shoulder width, foot stance, and when you press the weight off and you take the safeties off, before you come down, hold on, go up. Okay. Before you come down, make sure everything's tight, your legs are tight, even your upper body's tight, everything's tight, and you bring it down under control, and it's like you're compressing that power, and then when you get to the bottom, you release it and come out, yeah? So breathe in on the way down, come down under control, and breathe out on the way up, alright? See how we go with this, 1 minute, yeah? Nice and tight. Push. 1. Push. 2. 3, 4, 5, let's go, 6, 7, 8, 9, push, okay, rack it up, safe, okay, good warm up set then, alright. What do you think, 5?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go 5.
Good one.
Yeah, we see how it is. Maybe it's enough, maybe it's not, I don't know, because I haven't trained with you before. So, we see how it goes. Obviously the goal is to get that last set, you know, where we're going to a point of failure. I don't know if this is enough or not. Have a bit more rest, yeah? I don't want you to be burning out in the middle of the set because you can't deliver the cardio, yeah? So rest a little bit more, being as the big muscle groups. So it's somewhat of a balancing thing with the rest. You've got to rest long enough so that you're not rushing into the next set and your breathing is the one that's limiting you and failing before the muscle fails. On the other hand, we don't want to rest too long because then the workload over time goes down. Okay, so it's somewhat of a balancing thing, and it's difficult to say looking at the clock because everybody's recovery ability, cardiovascular fitness is a bit different and so on. So anyway, you look like you're okay. Ready to go. So, yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm watching you anyway, so no fear. Yeah, nice and tight. Control it and push. Good. 1. Push. 2. Power from the bottom. Push. That's it. 3. Push. 4. Come on, man. Let's go. Push. 5. All yours. All yours. Push. Push. 6. 2 more. Come on.
You can do it, lad. Go.
Push. Stop at the top. Breathe. Take 3 deep breaths. And do 1 rep. Come on. Strong. Tight.
Come on, Jack.
Well, let's go. Come on. Push. Up. One more like that. One more. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Come on. You got it. That's it, Jack. Come on. Push. And that's it. That's it.
Oh, shit.
Good job. Okay, so one warm-up set, one set to failure. Job is finished on the leg press, or you can stay here and do 6 or 7 sets and waste your time. You know, job's done now, so we're going to move on. Hack squat, I think is in the next room, yeah? All right. That's it. It looks horrible. It's very steep like that. A lot of them are quite good, and you have to use more weight. This one is fairly
Alright, somebody show.
Yeah, I can make some, yeah.
You're right, Billy.
She's just like,
You used to go a bit water drifting now.
Not bad. I'll put a bit on back on again now.
Alright. Put one on.
yeah, it's quite heavy this.
One and we see how you feel, yeah?
You're doing close stunts.
We're going to do like, yeah, a close stance. You got to, you know, figure out your foot position, because it depends on the length of your legs. If your legs are longer, you need to be more further on the pad. If it's shorter, you need to be back here. Anyway, close stance with the toes a little bit out like a duck, yeah? So with this one, we're literally going to sit down. You're going to sit right down to the bottom. Keep them tight, obviously, you don't relax at the bottom. Keep tight, go as deep as you can. The deep part of the movement is going to put a lot of stress on the medialis, which is around your knees. And having a close stance like this with the toes out, I find you push a lot with the lateralis, with the outer side, so you get a bit more outer sweep, although, you know, leg shape, any kind of muscle shape really is primarily genetic, but you can still put a little bit of emphasis on things there. Yeah? So I find hack squats work the outside sweep better than anything else. Alright, so again, your form is going to be tight on the negative, down to full squat, and then power out the bottom, yeah? Okay, let's see how this weight feels for you. Push. That's it. Push. 2, perfect. Yeah, you want to put 2 on?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's put 2 on, and then we see how you feel with that. Take it from there. Yeah, just go straight in. Good, position nice and tight, huh? Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 6. Try not to bang down at the bottom. Come on. Push. That's better. And again. Push. 2 more. Let's go, come on. Push. 1 more.
Come on, Jack.
Push.
Go on, lad.
Lock it up, straight. Nice. Alright. Nice warm up. Right. How you feeling, Jack? 3?
Yeah, time to do it.
Yeah, let's do it now. Guy's smiling, I like this.
Training scene will remain the same. Yeah.
Alright, take a little breather.
If there's anyone out there that can't see, here's room round here, so just push round. Don't be scared, guys. Touch each other.
Great turnout, guys, by the way. I think it's the biggest crowd we had on the whole tour, I think.
You're welcome. Because we have a legend on the sea.
There's a proper gym, you know?
You're not going to miss this.
In Stoke, we don't do things by half.
Proper gym with real, you know, great equipment. You got everything you need here, so you guys are lucky. I started training in a place smaller than this room, and we got a cable crossover. I thought it was Christmas. It's like dumbbells and barbells, but you know, it's great. You have a great variety of equipment, but ultimately it's what you do with it. You know? All right, Jack, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go,
Come
Jack.
on, Jack. I'm going on this one, yeah? This is going to be the last set of the day, yeah? Last set of the day, so see what you got in the bag, yeah? Come on. Nice and tight.
Come on.
Control the weight. Don't bang at the bottom. Control. Power. That's it. Perfect. Keep it like that now. Push. 2. Strong legs. Come on. 3.
Come on.
Going to grow this week. Push. 1. Come on. Start working. Push.
Come on, Jack! Jack!
5. Come on, we're halfway there. Let's go.
Come on, Jack!
Push.
Come on, man!
Come on.
Hands up, Jack!
All yours, mate. All yours. Come on.
Right.
7. Again.
Let's go.
Let's go. These are the growth reps now. Let's go.
Come on.
One more. You've got it in the bag. Come on.
All the way,
Let's
mate.
go.
All the way.
Do it. Do it.
Go on.
Whoa. Yes. One more. Let's go. Come on. This is the one. This one. Alright, well done, mate. Well done. So that's it. That's it for quads. We did 3 sets of leg extension, 2 or 3 sets maybe a leg press, and 3 sets on here. So we've done leg extensions to failure, leg press to failure, and hack squats to failure. For today's purposes, that's enough. Normally I do hamstrings as well, but to show everybody what we do on quads. That's great. Thank you, Jack. You did a great job, mate. Well done. Go back to the other room to draw some from the quadriceps. So there's 3 parts to this movement. There's the positive, there's the lifting of the weight, there's the static, which is stronger. So the lifting of the weight is the weakest part of the movement actually, but most people think, well, I got it up and then, you know, let it drop down. Well, the negative is just as important as the positive, possibly more important than the positive part of the rep, because more damage is occurring there during the negative. So very important to slow that down. No? So we're going to do 3 parts of the movement. From here, sitting, keeping your hips in the seat, hold on to the handles. We're going to go up, positive, definite pause, and then slow. Okay? Pause. So your static strength is always greater than the positive. So if you lift it and you can't pause it there, that means you're probably using some momentum to get it going there. So we don't want to use momentum, we want to use muscle power. So up, squeeze, nice and controlled. Consciously slowing the negative down because that's the stronger part of the movement. So if we don't slow it down, maybe we're going to get like failure on the positive, but there's still going to be a lot left in the negative. So we want to try and tax all parts of the movement, positive, static, negative. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a light warm-up set, then we're going to do a second set, which is kind of medium. Of course we haven't trained before, so we're going to have to guess a little bit with the weights. And the idea is by the 3rd set, we'll get to a place where we're going to go to failure, and maybe a little bit beyond failure with some assistance, okay? So if you want to calculate the weights that you're using, a good guideline would be if you could estimate what you could do on here for 10 reps to failure, then your first set would be about half of that, about 50%. Second set maybe 70, 75%, and then third set 100%. That's the idea, but we'll play it as it goes along. Okay, let's warm up with that. Nice 12 reps, yeah? 12 reps, yeah? Up, pause, control. Top, 6, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Good, perfect form. Up, warm, up. Okay, good set. So, purpose of that is a warm up. Getting blood into the muscle to be safe, getting the nervous system firing. You know, the muscles know what they're doing. We're going to do another set, a little bit heavier, further warm up, and then at that point it should probably be enough. Take a little rest. Rest between sets depends on the muscle group that you're training. Bigger the muscle mass involved, more oxygen you're going to need to fuel it, more oxygen debt you're going to have, so longer you need to rest. Smaller muscles, biceps, delts, something like that, maybe you can do another set in 45 seconds, a minute. On legs you need a little bit longer, especially when we're going to go to failure, and compound exercise like leg press or squat, something like that. You're using the biggest muscles in the body, quads, glutes. There's going to be a lot of oxygen debt, so you want to avoid rushing too much, so that when you go to the set you can go to muscular failure. If you're breathing heavy and you go to try and do another set, it might be that your cardio is going to fail before the muscles fail. So it's a balancing act really. But bigger the muscle group, the more oxygen there, the longer the rest. But I think you're good to go, so we'll do the second set. Do another 12, yeah? Up and squeeze, same form. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, push, 8, push, 9, 10, warming up, 3, 11, 12, okay, good. What's that? Looks like you could probably do the whole set, so
Well, do you have
see how
the
that goes. Heavy enough, then
Pat sort of caramel. Very nice.
Alright, a little bit of rest. So the reason we're doing this first is it's isolating the quads. So the quads are isolated, they're going to be exhausted by the time we finish from here. And then we're going to go to a leg press, which is a compound movement. It's going to bring in the glutes, going to bring in the hamstrings. So doing this first, I find you get more out of doing the compound exercise second rather than starting with the leg press. So it's called pre-exhaustion, that we're isolating the muscle, and then we're going to go and involve other muscle groups as well. So leg extension first, then follow that by leg press or squat, whatever works for your structure. Okay, feel good? Yep. Alright man, let's see what we can do here. So you're going to just keep it the same. If you're getting stuck somewhere, I'll help you a little bit, just get to the second point, okay? 1, good. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, all the way up, come on. 6, long leg, push, 7, 8, nice, come on, get in there. 9, 10, good, easily. 11, push, 12, gonna keep going, come on. Push. 13. All the way to the top. Come on. All the way to the top. Yes. Push. Push, 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 push. Again. Come on, let's go. Yours. All the way to the top. This time. All the way. Come on. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. One more. Push. Push, 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 push. One more. Up. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. To the top. Very slow, very slow. Alright, good job, good job. Alright, hold on a minute. So quads are pre-exhaustion now, yeah? Now we're going to leg press, then I'm going to
Yeah, I like just beyond the jump.
Okay, alright, let's take a look over there then.
I was wondering when he was going to stop making that trick thing.
Yeah, me too. Alright. This one?
This one.
No, that's
leg press.
No,
Oh,
leg
leg
press.
press.
Yeah,
You can do it one time.
yeah, go ahead, man.
Mate, do you want to use this one?
We're going to use this leg press.
Last one.
Use that one. We'll come to this afterwards. So you're used to use this one, yeah? What's your maximum normally? More or less.
6 minutes time.
Okay, so let's start with 4. If the back pad is adjustable on this machine, it's not, but if it is, then put it down as low as you can. Yeah, because if you put the backboard up, then just reduce the range of motion of the knees will be your chest before you get a good range. So preferably have it as low as possible. This one's not adjustable, but it looks like a good angle. So we've warmed up the quads. The quads are very warm. But now we're moving to the compound exercise, so glutes are going to come into play, hamstrings are going to come into play, so we still need to warm up further because of the muscle groups involved. So generally I would do 1 or 2 sets to warm up. So you're telling me probably can do 6 or 7 plates on here, so 4, we'll warm up with that and see how you feel, then we'll probably try and go to your maximum. I think you'll be warm enough after this. Alright, so we're going to go basically shoulder width stance, okay? Hips in the seat. Come down as far as you can with the weights before your pelvis starts to rotate out of the seat. Then that's your maximum. Yeah, you can come down further, but pelvis will rotate out. And not really getting any more range on the quads, and it's putting your body back in a bit of a vulnerable position. So important to lock yourself tight into the seat. Come down, nice and controlled, and power on the way out. Okay? Let's take a look at this then, 12 reps, yeah? Alright, let's do leg day. So everything nice and tight, control the weight on the way down. Bit more, and there, push. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, push, 9, 10, 2 more, and push. Okay, rack it up. Great, good set. Come on guys, get to the other. Let's go 7. You can do 7. I can see. Alright, a little bit of rest, get your mind ready, yeah? Your body only puts out what your mind tells it to or allows it to, yeah? So you've got to be thinking about this leg press, what you're going to do, how it's going to feel. You're going to control it nice and tight on the way down, and then bang, give it power on the way out. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, yeah? I'm going to get somebody else on this side to spot. I'm going to be on this side. So you don't need to worry about getting stuck or anything like that. We're there. Do the reps exactly the same as you're doing on the first set. Keep going, keep going. When you get to the point where it's looking like maybe you're going to fail, I'll tell you to lock it out, yeah? You lock it out at the top, take a couple of deep breaths, and do another one. And we'll do that until you finish, mate, yeah? Alright? So, think about it, yeah? In your mind, you're just going to do this one set. Do this one set and you're finished, yeah? So put everything into it. Alright, when you're ready.
Tom and Dennis.
Tom, you want to get to the other side? So just stand right here, yeah? Don't touch it unless I'll tell you everything stop, just for safety, yeah?
Yeah, understood.
Alright? Come on, mate, let's go.
Come on, Dennis.
Come on. Alright, one at a time, yeah? One at a time. Don't worry about how many you're going to do, just do one and then do another one. Alright? Okay. Nice and tight, strong legs, tight legs. Bring it down with control and power. A bit deeper. There you go, 2, 3, 4, strong, 5, come on, push. 6, again, push, 7, all yours, it's all yours, let's keep going, come on, push, 8, and again, come on, drive it up, 9, we're watching, come on, let's go, push, 10, let's start working now, come on, power, 11, come on, let's get it, come on, push, 12, let's get that 15, let's go. Push! 30, come on, 2 more, strong legs. One more, come on, one more. Come on, power! One more, come on, 2 more. Power. Okay, deep breaths, and one more, let's do it, you got it, let's go, come on. One more. Go on. Yes. Push. Okay. That's it. Good job. Sorry. Now we got another 10 sets to do. That's it, we're finished, mate. Hack squat, yeah? Hack squat, we're going to finish. So, you told me maybe you could do 6 or 7, but you did 7 and we did like 17 reps. So, next time you can do a bit more. Okay? So, we move down here to the hack squat. Walk down here. quite upright, so it's not one you can use a ton of weight on. You know, some of them are more inclined, so you get more leverage and you can use more weight. But yeah, I think this is the same one with the handles here. So you take it off before the handles in, control on the way down. Exactly the same as we did on the leg press, except for the stance on this. I'm going to go fairly close stance. Bring the toes pointed out a little bit there. And we're going to go nice and tight all the way down as deep as you can go there. On the bottom, you work around the medialis, around the knees there. And because it's a close stance with the toes out a little bit, you tend to push a little bit more with the vastus lateralis on the outside so you get the sweep. So this is a fuller range of motion than you can get on the leg press, okay? I would stand up and go, so you can't sit down. This makes it worse. It's very tempting to sit down or lie down and do legs. And if you do that and the waist bollocks just sitting in the legs, it's better to move around a little bit to stay standing. So we're going to do one set of two plates, warm up, because again it's a change of angle in movement, so you can warm up at least one set, and then we'll see how you feel after that. And you have to go to the set on this plate. One warm up and one real set there. All the warm ups are important because you need to warm up the muscles, get ready, but you're not actually achieving anything. Anything that you do that is within your capacity, that your body's used to it, that's not going to create any change. You need to push past the point that your body's used to. So I think on the right you triggered some growth there because you've gone way past what you did before. But the thing is, we were there and it maybe helped you a little bit on the last rep. Other than that, it was all you. But you did more because I'm there shouting at you, the whole crowd's here. So that's a matter of motivation. So that shows you that you can do that every time if you want to. You only put out physically what your mind tells you to, yeah? Alright, first set on here. Nice 10 reps here, deep, short squat. Take out a little bit like that, yeah? Yeah, that's it. So you're pushing a little bit more with that. Alright? And that's it. Nice and safe on the way down. Nice and tight. All the way. Push. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. All the way down. Push. 6. 4 more. Come on. 7. 8. I'll drop down so good. Come on, let's go. 2 more. Push. 9. 1 more. Push. Okay, wrap it up. Okay, safe. Good safe. And I think we can go to 3.
Fresh then.
Focusing now on what you're going to do on this last set, how you're going to do it, how you're going to push, because this is going to be a last set, yeah? So do what you want after this, lie down on the floor, go home, whatever, anything, yeah? But just put 100% in this set and then we're finished. So it's intense and brief workouts, and then it's important that you rest long enough after the workout for your body to recover everything and for growth to take place. So most people, maybe 5-6 days to recover from a good leg day. So most people, I start them training legs every 6 or 7 days, see how they feel. Maybe they need even longer to recover. Everyone's different.
What do you think about if you split the squat and the hamstring?
I don't like to split quads and hamstrings normally, because when you're doing leg press and even when you're doing hack squat, your hamstrings are working and they're warmed up, so it's very easy then to just go in and do a couple of sets to failure, where if you do your hamstrings on their own, I find it takes a long time to warm them up where they're really and you feel safe. So I like to do hamstrings normally after quads. But today with you, I'm just going to do the quads. So, yeah. All right, you ready? Get a spotter on the other side. Tom's about. Where is Tom? Why does Tom disappear? Jump on this. So what we're doing, we're just watching here. If it's getting stuck, we'll just stop here. That's good, yeah? Alright mate, come on. Come on guys, give them a bit of encouragement. So that's good, come on. Alright, nice and tight on the way down. Strong legs. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, strong legs. Power. 5. Again. 6. Come on, so last second. 9. Come on, let's go. Push. 7. Hold on. Come on. Push. 8. 2 more. You got it. Come on, let's do it. Strong legs. Power. One more. Come on, you got it. You got it. Push. Another one. One more. Let's finish strong, man. Finish the set. Push. Okay, back it up. Safe. Great set. Okay, so that's it. Job done. 3 sets of leg extension, 2 sets of leg press, 2 sets of hack squat. I'll write that down on a piece of paper and show it to you. I think that's nothing, right? But it's what you put into it. So it's important to push to that point of failure, to send the signal to the body that it needs to change, but not overdo it. If you're doing more and more sets now, it's just going to be harder for your body to recover. So the idea is to send the signal and then allow your body to recover after that. So thanks for that, mate. You did a great job there, right? Thank you. So guys, I'm going to be over here. If anyone wants to come over and get an autograph poster, take a picture.